Sometimes the shadows betray the people hiding in them. Hi, I'm Aiden, and today we're diving into 10 spine-chilling moments where hackers, thought to be untouchable, were caught red-handed. From greedy amateurs to international threats, these stories prove one thing: no one is truly invisible. Now let's begin. Number 10. The wannabe Robin Hood, Lori Love. In 2013, British activist and hacker Lori Love infiltrated the systems of NASA, the FBI, and the US Army. Claiming he was protesting government overreach, Love downloaded massive troves of sensitive data, some of it related to military operations and confidential personnel records. What he didn't know was that the FBI was already onto him. Thanks to a trail of IP logs and a loose configuration on his Tor browser, Love was traced back to his sleepy English town. When officers kicked down his door, he was still logged in, literally typing when they cuffed him. Despite extradition attempts by the US, Love avoided trial on American soil. But the image of a cyber activist being dragged out mid-hack was a powerful symbol that even modern-day Robin Hoods can slip. Number 9. The gamer who went too far, Adam Mudd. At just 16, Adam Mudd created a powerful DDS for hire tool called Titanium Stressor. What started as a teen experiment quickly turned into cybercrime chaos. Mudd's tool was used in over 1.7 million attacks across the globe, including hits on gaming giants like Xbox Live and Minecraft servers. The trail? Money. Despite using cryptocurrency and fake credentials, Mudd couldn't resist linking the profits to a PayPal account under his real name. Police stormed his family home, and in 2017, he was sentenced to 2 years in prison. He wasn't some genius mastermind. He was a bored kid with a laptop, and he still got caught. Number 8. The greedy consultant, Edward Pearson, aka G0D. Pearson seemed like just another IT consultant, until the UK's National Crime Agency found a staggering 8,000 stolen bank logins on his computer. Operating under the handle G0D, he'd used malware to harvest information from unsuspecting users. He even stored the data in detailed spreadsheets, neatly categorized with passwords, emails, and financial details. The slip: an anonymous tip and Pearson's arrogance. Investigators found damning screenshots and even chat logs boasting about his exploits. In 2012, he was arrested and later sentenced. His girlfriend, who helped launder the money, was also charged. Here's a surprise bonus: the hacker who hacked a hacker, Chris Roberts versus FBI. Chris Roberts was no criminal. He was a cybersecurity expert. But in 2015, he made headlines when he allegedly hacked into a commercial airliner's in-flight entertainment system from his seat on the plane. He tweeted about it mid-flight. Not smart. The FBI detained him after landing, confiscated his equipment, and began an investigation. Although he claimed his intentions were to expose vulnerabilities, the stunt pushed the limits of ethical hacking and got him banned from flying United Airlines. A reminder: even white hats can get burned. Number 7. The pharma hacker crew, Dark Overlord. In 2017, a group calling itself the Dark Overlord stole sensitive patient records from a US plastic surgery clinic. But they weren't just after data. They wanted to extort high-profile patients, threatening to release before and after photos unless paid in Bitcoin. Their fatal flaw? Greed and a touch of cruelty. Investigators traced Bitcoin wallets used in the ransom demands and zeroed in on Nathan Wyatt, a known associate. Wyatt had a long cybercriminal history and a penchant for bragging. He was extradited from the UK and sentenced to 5 years in US prison in 2020. The chilling nature of his crimes made headlines, but so did the poetic justice. Number 6. The Inside Job, Edward Snowden's successor, Reality Winner. In 2017, Reality Winner, a U.S. Air Force veteran and NSA contractor, leaked a classified report about Russian interference in the 2016 election. She printed it out, stuffed it in her pantyhose, and mailed it to The Intercept. But here's the twist. When The Intercept published the report, they included visible fold marks and identifying printer dots. The FBI traced the leak back to a specific office printer. Only 6 people had printed the document. reality being one of them. She confessed during interrogation and was sentenced to over 5 years. A perfect storm of hubris, evidence, and bad operational security brought her down. Number 5. The billion-dollar breach. Andrei Tyurin. Between 2012 and 2015, Russian hacker Andrei Tyurin orchestrated one of the largest financial hacks in U.S. history, targeting J.P. Morgan Chase and over a dozen other institutions. He stole personal data from over 100 million people. The FBI named it one of the largest thefts of customer data from a U.S. financial institution in history. Tyurin lived lavishly until his partner slipped up and was arrested in the U.S. Under pressure, he gave Tyurin up. The FBI coordinated with Georgian authorities and nabbed Tyurin in 2018. He later pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 12 years. Even in the world of digital crime, betrayal and backdoor deals remain a hacker's greatest threat. Before we move on to our top 4, smash that like button and subscribe for more valuable content like this. Leave a comment saying, "I subscribed," and we'll try to reply to every one of you. Now back to it. Number 4. The fall of Plugwalk Joe. Joseph O'Connor. In 2020, Twitter exploded in chaos. High-profile accounts, from Elon Musk to Barack Obama, began tweeting Bitcoin scams. The mastermind? A 22-year-old Brit named Joseph O'Connor, aka Plugwalk Joe. He and his team used social engineering to gain access to Twitter's internal tools. Within hours, they hijacked dozens of accounts and scammed users out of over $120,000 in Bitcoin. The operation looked flawless, until it wasn't. O'Connor left a trail of Discord messages and IP addresses, and by 2021, he was arrested in Spain. Extradited and convicted in the US, he now faces years behind bars. He wanted fame. Instead, he got infamy. Number 3. The kid who hacked the CIA. Kane Gamble. You wouldn't expect a 15-year-old in Leicestershire to breach the CIA director's email, but that's exactly what Kane Gamble did in 2015. Using basic social engineering and publicly available info, Gamble tricked Verizon and Comcast into giving him access. From there, he accessed the personal emails of top intelligence officials, leaking information online. But he made a mistake. He bragged on hacker forums, even posting screenshots of his access. British authorities traced the digital trail straight to his home. Gamble was arrested and, in 2018, sentenced to 2 years in youth detention. His case remains one of the most bizarre and embarrassing breaches in recent memory. Number 2. The hacker who started a war. Albert Gonzalez. Between 2005 and 2007, Albert Gonzalez masterminded a hacking operation that stole over 170 million credit card numbers. Targeting TJX, Heartland Payment Systems, and other retail giants, he built one of the most devastating cybercrime empires ever seen. But Gonzalez wasn't just skilled. He was brazen. He lived in luxury hotels, threw parties with stolen cash, and kept detailed journals of his exploits. The FBI caught a break when one of his co-conspirators flipped. Agents raided Gonzalez's room and found laptops, cash, and encrypted drives. Despite his claims of cooperating with Secret Service as a paid informant, he was sentenced to 20 years. One man, one operation, hundreds of millions lost. Number 1. The epic takedown. Anonymous's Jeremy Hammond. At the top of our list is Jeremy Hammond, a key member of Anonymous and the mastermind behind the Stratfor breach in 2011. He accessed millions of internal emails and credit card data from the private intelligence firm, releasing the data through WikiLeaks. But what makes this case iconic isn't just the scope of the hack, it's how he was caught. Another hacker within Anonymous, known as Sabu, was quietly arrested by the FBI months earlier. Rather than face prison, Sabu became an informant, feeding intel to the feds. Hammond kept communicating with him, unknowingly revealing key information. In 2013, the hammer dropped. Hammond was sentenced to 10 years. The betrayal rocked the hacking world and shattered the myth of Anonymous's invincibility. Sometimes, the enemy isn't a firewall. It's your own crew. And there you have it. 10 times hackers were caught red-handed. Whether it was bragging online, leaving digital fingerprints, or being sold out by their own team, every single one of them learned that digital shadows don't always protect you. If you enjoyed this countdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more eye-opening stories and tech insights. Got a favorite hacker story or one we missed? Leave it in the comments, and if you type "I subscribed," we'll try to respond to as many of you as we can. Until next time, stay safe online, and remember, even the smartest can slip. Let me know if you'd like a voiceover script version or visuals suggested for each segment.